Welcome to Episode 7 of Adam's Insights. In the Library of Congress, 2025, Natomis's journey continues as the black stone tablet opens a portal to the Lake of Fire. Guided by Horus, the falcon-headed god of the sky, and the white owl, Natomis confronts his deepest fears to ignite the flame of inner courage. A blazing trial awaits.
Library of Congress, Washington, D.C., mid-May 2025, 7:15 p.m. In a secluded corner of the Library of Congress, twilight filters through a dusty window, casting faint shadows. Natomis sits on an old wooden chair, its floral-carved legs creaking softly. The walls, lined with shelves heavy with manuscripts and leather-bound books, exhale the scent of aged paper and dry ink, like guardians of eternal secrets. A tarnished brass desk lamp with a cracked green glass shade casts a dim yellow glow, painting wavering shadows on the scratched wooden table.
In Natomis's hands rests the black stone tablet, palm-sized and glossy as a midnight mirror. Its hieroglyphic carvings, interlocking circles, self-awareness, silver wings, forgiveness, a divided circle, self-acceptance, the ankh, patience, and an awakened falcon, reconciliation, pulse with celestial blue light, like veins of secret life. The falcon symbol fades gently, leaving a quiet spark in his brown eyes, as if a new strength takes root. Natomis, his wavy black hair falling over his forehead, his crumpled gray shirt and torn jeans out of place in this temple-like archive, gazes at the tablet. His heart beats steadily, yet the lessons of self-awareness, forgiveness, self-acceptance, patience, and reconciliation with mistakes have forged a growing resolve. The air is heavy with the scent of dry paper and ancient ink, the silence enveloping the room like a velvet curtain, broken only by a faint hum from the tablet, as if unseen spirits whisper their secrets. Suddenly, a soft flutter of wings pierces the quiet, like a breeze through ancient leaves. Natomis looks up to see the white owl perched on the table's edge. Its snow-white feathers glow silver under the lamp, its golden eyes shining like lanterns, piercing his soul with a gaze of eternal wisdom and subtle challenge. True courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to face it. Its words burn in his mind, a faint flame dancing in the wind. The mirror of fire awaits to reveal your heart's shadows. Are you ready to step into its light? Mirror of fire? Natomis whispers, his voice trembling with curiosity and dread. His heart races like distant drums sounding a call to battle. His past lessons have strengthened him, but the thought of fire stirs a primal fear, as if an ancient shadow whispers doubt. He grips the tablet tightly, fingers trembling, as a familiar vortex pulls at his consciousness, his soul slipping from his body. The room dissolves in a swirl of light and shadow, leaving his body seated while his spirit journeys to another realm. Lake of Fire, Ancient Egypt, time unknown. Natomis opens his eyes on the shore of a strange lake, its surface ablaze with shimmering red and orange flames, like a mirror forged from liquid fire. The flames dance, weaving patterns like fleeting visions, reflected in his wide eyes. The sky above is a deep indigo, studded with stars like silent eyes holding ancient secrets.
The air is warm, thick with the scent of smoke and molten metal, the crackle of flames filling the space like a primal chant. The sand beneath his feet is hot, shifting with each step as if whispering tales of old battles. Before the lake stands a majestic figure in golden armor, etched with the eye of Horus, gleaming like the sun itself. His falcon head, with a sharp beak like a blade, bears eyes that cut through Natomis, as if seeing his soul laid bare. In his right hand, a spear glows with solar light, its tip pulsing with life. In his left, a round shield studded with a blue gem resembling the eye of Horus. On a nearby black rock, the white owl perches, its feathers sparkling like diamonds under the firelight. "I am Horus," he says, his voice a resonant thunder laced with the warmth of a guiding flame. "God of the sky, protector of the brave. You've come to the mirror of fire to face your fears, Natomis. Inner courage is born when you confront what you fear and step forward. Let me share my story, my journey as guardian of truth to light your path." The owl tilts its head, the scent of smoke sharpening, as if the lake itself listens. Horus's tale. I am Horus, son of Isis and Osiris, god of the sky, defender of order. My armor bears the eye of Horus, symbol of truth. My spear is courage's flame, my shield the strength of resolve. Born amid chaos, when Set slew my father, I faced Set, not with mere strength, but with the will of my spirit. I lost my eye in battle, but Thoth restored it, enriched with wisdom. Each wound taught me, fear is a shadow, courage its light. I fought to reclaim my father's throne, to restore balance. I prevailed, not because I was fearless, but because I pressed forward despite fear. As a god, I guided kings. As a sage in the Brotherhood of the Wise, I wove symbols of courage into the black tablet. The eye of Horus sees truth. Your trial, Natomis, is the mirror of your heart. Fire reveals, and courage frees.
My values are my essence. Inner courage. Facing fear kindles light. Isis taught me compassion strengthens wisdom, and I teach you to confront. Trust, my shield. Faith in oneself defies doubt. Osiris taught me forgiveness restores order, and I teach you to trust. Resolve, my spear. Pressing forward builds strength. Sekhmet taught me power needs mercy, and I teach you to persevere. Truth, my eye. Facing the self liberates the soul. Bastet taught me patience paves wisdom, and I teach you to be honest. Protection, my armor. Courage guards the self and others. Set taught me reconciliation heals, and I teach you to protect.
My knowledge was forged in sky and struggle. I know the symbol's secrets. The eye of Horus sees truth. The spear carries light. The Ankh holds life. The black tablet maps the soul. Its symbols, circles, wings, the falcon, the eye, are keys to wisdom. I, with Isis, Osiris, Sekhmet, Bastet, and Set, wove these symbols into the Brotherhood's tablets to guide seekers like you.
My beliefs were shaped by fire and sky. I believe every soul carries a flame, where courage is born from facing shadows, and the wise step forward. Horus raises his spear, pointing to the fiery lake. The fire will not burn you, but it will reveal. Fear is a shadow, courage its light. Step into the mirror, see your fears and face them. Emerge stronger, or remain their prisoner.
"Step into the fire?" Natomis asks, eyes wide as he stares at the blazing lake, fear clutching his heart like a cold claw. "What if I fail?" His voice trembles, memories of weakness rising, freezing before a crowd at a school presentation, voice faltering, words lost. Standing silent as bullies tormented a friend, too scared to intervene. The owl's voice whispers in his mind, soft as a mother's lullaby. Courage is not fear's absence, but the step taken through it. Those who face the fire find their heart. Trust your light, seeker. Natomis takes a deep breath, his chest quivering as he steadies his heart. He steps toward the lake, his feet hesitant on the hot sand. As they touch the fire, he braces for pain, but feels a warm embrace seeping into his bones, like a welcoming hearth. The flames swirl around him, forming a mirror of fire before him. Natomis in a shadowed hall, his dreams shattering like glass, a faceless crowd mocking him, their laughter sharp as blades. His father's face, etched with disappointment, whispers, "I expected better." An inner voice sneers, "You'll never be enough." His legs shake, an urge to flee overwhelming him. But Horus's voice rings, "Look at them! Fears are shadows. Face the shadow, and it melts in the light."
Natomis recalls his journey. SelfAwareness, Isis, showed him his fears. Forgiveness, Osiris, freed his burdens. Self-acceptance, Sekhmet, embraced his flaws. Patience, Bastet, taught endurance. Reconciliation, Set, turned mistakes into wisdom. "I am enough," he declares, his voice cutting through the fire's crackle. He steps forward, eyes locked on the images. With each step, they dissolve, consumed by the flames. New visions rise. Natomis, speaking confidently before a crowd, his voice steady, defending a friend without hesitation. Standing resilient, his face alight with unbreakable will. At the lake's heart, the flames shift to radiant gold, enveloping him in warmth like a loving embrace. Horus stands before him, his falcon eyes gleaming with pride. "You've faced the mirror of fire," he says, his voice echoing with the sky's power. "Inner courage is an eternal flame. Those who carry fire in their heart fear no darkness. Carry it always." Natomis touches the lake's surface, fingers trembling with awe and exhaustion. A golden vortex sweeps him through light, returning him to the archive. His body remains seated, but the tablet glows with a new symbol, the Eye of Horus, etched as if alive, pulsing with courage. His heart burns with a new flame, a quiet strength ignited within. The owl gazes at him, its golden eyes radiant with eternal wisdom. "Courage is your sixth key," it says in his mind, a melody like flowing water. "You've learned that courage is not strength, but will. Prepare, seeker of light, for the next trial will stand you before the gates of choice, where your destiny is forged. With a flutter, it vanishes in a flash of light, leaving Natomis with the tablet. Anticipation wraps him, but he knows the next challenge will test the depths of his soul. The path is clear. Like Natomis, ignite your inner courage. Face your fears, step through doubt, and let your will shine. Each step fuels your soul's flame. Natomis's journey urges us to confront our fears with courage. Reflect on a fear you've faced and share your victory. Join us for the next episode of Adam's Insights. #CourageJourney.